Welcome to the Once in a Lifetime series on RVerTV. In this one here, we're exploring the Oregon coast lighthouses from Brookings all the way up close to Newport. Get ready, sit back, and enjoy this perfect, beautiful, epic ride along US Highway 101 North right here in the great state of Oregon. And the journey starts now. And looks like we got some blue sky ahead of us. Some clouds. You get the marine layer this time of year. Comes in off the ocean when it's hot inland. Sometimes along the coast it'll cloud up. Alright, we're getting into Brookings, Oregon. I've driven the coast here a few times. This time we're going to focus more on shorelines and lighthouses. Last trip I did more of the campground, so I thought it'd be kind of cool, different, and fun. Okay, here's Old Town Brookings, Oregon. All these towns along the coast go way back. A few years ago, they got an Elks Lodge here. Real nice one I stayed at up on the hill. I think it was foggy then too. Never know here. Wintertime you get the better weather, believe it or not. Murals on the buildings, flower pots hanging off the lamp posts. Small town USA right here. Really looking forward to this leg of the journey this summer. Been a lot of years since I've seen the ocean. And the heat is on across the country. Major heat waves. Not here on the coast. If you want to beat the heat, this is where you want to come to. Alright, well, just gonna start following up. Up here there's a scenic corridor that we're gonna, it's actually on the 101. It has some pretty cool little pullouts, viewing areas, overlooks, whatever you want to call them. So I think we'll start with that. We're gonna end up in Gold Beach, Oregon, which is one pretty place. Even has an old shipwreck there too. There's the ocean. We'll be seeing it shortly. We'll go right on down on the beach. Been seeing a lot of RVs. They're living right here on the highway. Quite a few right there. There's the sign, first stop Lone Beach, right here off US 101 North. I believe pretty much all these are just day use only. You can't camp overnight. And big parking area, definitely RV friendly. I see a couple trails. Storyboard. Oh yeah. Let's check her out. There you go, there's your Pacific Ocean. Right here at Lone Beach. Well, let's walk all the way down. Here's a cut through. Trails are overgrown, huh? Oh man, this is so cool. Been waiting a long time. Get back and see the ocean up here. Even with the waves crashing, there is no wind right now. That's incredible. Just get a chair and sit here all day long, huh? I don't know if I could do that, but definitely worth visiting. You know, a lot of people look for seashells and stuff. That's a white rock. All polished. Thanks to Mother Nature in the ocean, huh? Almost looks like quartz. What's that one? Same kind of rock. But if you are interested, want seashells or anything like that, all you gotta do is pick them up. That seaweed growing on these rocks is almost like artwork. Like it was designed like it. Well, pretty place. I'll head back up towards the van. We got a lot more sightseeing to do. Here's your Kodak moment. What a picture that would make on your wall, huh? Here's these storyboards. Surf Scotter. Mussel diver. Can eat mussels whole and digest them. Wow. Talk about an iron stomach. My goodness. They dive for them. Tide pool etiquette. Very cool. Alright, back on 101. Here we go. Next stop, I believe, let me look at the phone, Arch Rock. This stretch of road through here is also called Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Corridor, Scenic Byway, right here on US 101. This is the Thomas Creek Bridge. This thing is 350 foot in the air. Last time, a few years ago, they had it under construction. But you can look way down there. And right back in the trees. This highway's tree lined the whole way. Big, thick forest. Sure smells good here. Nice and clean, especially after rain. Pavement's still a little wet. Alright, should be getting close. I believe this is an Oregon State Park called Arch Rock. I've seen this once before. It is absolutely beautiful here. Big views. We'll be way up on a cliff. You're gonna see it like just in a minute. Big parking area, all RV friendly. Once again, these are all day use areas. You can't camp here. But there's plenty of campgrounds around. There's RV parks. Campgrounds everywhere around Oregon. Alright, there's our view. Yay. Seabird Refuge. Sorry about my shadow of the camera in there. Just a bird. If you're into bird watching, oh my goodness. This would be the place. You could sit here all day long. Probably seals are down on the beach in the rocks. Okay, they got little pathways here. Restroom, cool little day use, picnic tables. Viewpoint this way. There's their restrooms there. Okay, here you go. We're way up here in this cliff. There's your island, if you want to live on an island. Even got trees coming out of the top of it, big old rock. Vegetation is thick. It's happy. It gets water, fog, rain, and sunshine. There should be a viewpoint right up here, if I remember right. Arch rivals on the rock. Oh, there's those birds that eat the mussels. There it is. Pretty darn cool, isn't it? Alright, well, there's your view of Arch Rock. On the other side, we got another view. I'll walk over there too. It's not a very big park. Doesn't have to be views like this. And no wind right now. This is amazing. This is absolutely picture perfect weather. Very peaceful in here. You can barely hear the traffic from the highway. Mainly just the noise of the ocean. Here you go. This would be the, I guess, the south side. Up here's a low viewpoint. I'll wait till these folks get done taking their pictures. But you can see it. It's gorgeous. There's Arch Rock. And over here there's like a beach way down below. Alright, head for the van. We got a shipwreck to go find. I think this is one of my most favorite places, this Arch Rock State Park. I remember this from several years ago. And it's definitely one to stop at if you ever get a chance. You're driving up this 101 or down. Make a point. You won't regret it. Well, very refreshing. Get out of that van. A lot of miles. Summer's only starting too. We've got a lot to do yet. There's our ocean. What a view. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for free newsletter. Check out up and coming travels, download free puzzles, screensavers, plus got a merch store, hats, t-shirts, coffee mugs, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one along US Highway 101 going up the Oregon coast. Once again, that's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. Okay, not too far up the road, a little town called Gold Beach, Oregon. Used to be an old shipwreck there, if it's still floating. Very fast-paced road, a little hard to film. We can see there's a lot of pullouts. You can always stop, take a break. Okay, I see the sign right there, Gold Beach. Neat little town here. Small towns, kind of back roads. US Highway, but it's the only road. That's why this thing gets so congested. There's a river that dumps into the ocean up here. Old time bridge. Alright, here's town. There are several motels, RV parks. Definitely tons of places to stay here. But if I remember right, up by the bridge, There's an area with that old shipwreck. If it's still there, it was in really bad shape when I was here several years ago. It might have got washed out to sea finally. There's a motel. Few of them. Fuel is better priced here than California for sure. I think Oregon is where they come out and pump your gas for you. No self-serve here. I haven't gotten fuel yet, so. After Gold Beach, we're heading up north, gonna go up towards Port Orford and Bandon, Oregon. Here it is up here. I know where I'm at now. Only took a few minutes. And the help of my iPhone right here. Yep. Oh, I see it. There it is. It's still in the water. That is an actual old shipwreck right there. They got really good storyboards. Yep, this is it. I remember it now. Want to check it out? Heck yeah. There's the bridge. There's campgrounds if you follow the river up through there, but look at this thing. This is Oregon Titanic. There's storyboards here. We'll read about it. And the Patterson Bridge goes way back. Rogue River Bridge. They spent millions putting it together, huh? It was famous for new construction back when they designed it. On May 28th, 1932, 5,000 people attended the official dedication. Wow. I didn't realize 5,000 people lived in Gold Beach. So that was a really big deal. Okay, there's your fixer-upper. Comes with seaweed, moss, algae. That's probably what's holding it together. Still got the old stack on it. Isn't that something? Still sitting here after these years. Because these storms that hit the west coast, it's got to rock that old boat. What's left of it. Here you go, the Mary D. Hume, built in Gold Beach in 1881. Here's the history on it. Shipping, salmon, yeah, salmon. They gotta run this river. That must be huge. Huge, huge, huge. "97 years of active commercial sea service." Isn't that something? Here's your official welcome to the Port of Gold Beach. Yeah, I bet all the commercial fishermen and everything. What else we got? More history on the boat. On the Mary D. Hume. That is quite a story and history on this old wreck. Saving history. Gotta love it. Cool. Nice little day use area here. There's a boat rental place. Plus they'll take you upriver. Load you on a big jet boat and away you go. Not sure what they charge for it. Rogue River is one of the country's 7 wild rivers. I'll be darned. Boy, they got a lot of information on these boards. My goodness. Well, no wonder the Rogue River is drainage to 10,000 square miles, 128 air miles, and a length of 235 miles. My goodness. Imagine the amount of water over that vast area that comes down through here. Oh, I bet they get major floods down through here. Goodness. Well, pretty darn cool. Glad I stopped. I'm glad it's still there. That thing's getting deteriorated fast. Someday it'll be gone. And here's for where you get that boat ride. Wind is now picked up. Looks like they got gift shops, souvenirs, that kind of thing. Well, what do you say? Want to cross that old time bridge? What did the sign say? Built in 1932? And that was high tech back then. Here we go. Gonna go across the Patterson Bridge. Yeah, those pillars there, they are unique. You can walk right through them. That was probably high-end architecture back in the 30s. They probably used to have ferries here that would take you across the river. Now it's a 2-minute bridge ride. Very pretty drive so far, right up this US Highway 101 here along the Oregon coast in the Pacific Ocean. Alright, next stop, Port Orford. Then we're gonna go up and we'll spend the night up in Bandon, Oregon, right at a state park. What a view in the morning, huh? Heck yeah. Let me stop a second. What a picture perfect day this is turning out to be. Temperature's warming up, blue sky. Right here on this coast. We're heading up to Oregon 101, US 101. We're going to go up to Port Orford first, then on to Bandon. That's where I'm going to be spending the night. So we're going to do a little sightseeing and exploring. Summertime on the coast. Too bad I don't have a convertible car. Throw the top down, turn up the radio, and away you go. It's been several years since I've been up through here. I thought we'd stop, especially Port Orford. I stopped there several years ago. It was super windy and bad weather. So this time I thought we'd do a little more exploring. Hopefully. They got a nice park, or did. They should still be there. See what's going on. Anything along this coast is scenic. Some of this road kind of washed away a few years ago too. I know they constantly work on it. So sit back, enjoy the ride. We'll be up there shortly. I remember this now. Up here, there's a mountain. Oh, what's the name? Humbug Mountain. There's a campground I stayed at quite a few years ago. Oh, look at the dinosaur. I think this is it in here. It was kind of a cool place to stay. I mean, you're just surrounded by the mountains and the trees. And it had a walkway to go out to the ocean. Here it is. Yes. Humbug Mountain. Humbug Campground. It was cool. I mean, it was dry camping. Then right up here should be a bridge. And right back on the ocean. I hiked it around. I'll put a link down in the description for that campground. There's their day use area. Yep. You could actually walk underneath the freeway. They had a little tunnel thing. And here's that bridge. Pretty cool. Very fast-paced road. It's hard to slow down in some places. Anyway, we're almost up to Port Orford. Yay. There's your ocean. Here you go. Welcome to town. I was always told this was like a artsy town. A lot of artists live here. That kind of thing. Yay! Look, right there on the left where all those cars are. That's that park. Looks very active today, and you still can't beat this weather. My goodness. Perfect. Temperature is 72 degrees right now. Alright, get parked. Well, their visitor center's even open. Cool. Wow, look at that prop. That thing got caught up in some rocks or something. My goodness. That is huge. Oh, a wreck, shipwreck. $1937. Winds over 75 miles an hour caused it to wreck. Woof. Well, that's more than just hitting a rock, huh? Alright, little mural. This place has been going since 1856. I bet. All these coastal towns, they're been here forever. Pretty nice paintings. Well, let's peek inside, see what's inside the visitor center. There's some
I
artwork.
got to know so
Yeah,
many
I
people
know.
there. Everybody
I
was
heard
super
there are
sweet.
artists that live here.
So it's been a great experience for me.
Pretty cool.
You're very nice.
Honestly, to me, I'm right now living my best life. I need a hip replacement,
Well,
but
let's
that's
head
about
back
what he
outside.
thinks that I'm living my best life. So I got
Right
roped
out
to town
there.
already,
We'll
folks.
go
And how
check
long have
out the
you been
park.
working?
We're heading to
Storyboards. Simple swale, super sponge. All about the marine life, huh? Big old whale in the brick there. That's cool.
right on my I was driving. I didn't want to slow down that quick.
What's this? Info about places to stop on 101. Yep, we're doing it. Yeah, I really want to focus on some of the lighthouses next couple days.
Okay.
Explore the port here. We're doing it. Actually, we'll drive down there. What a view, huh? And this day, no gray fog. Yeah, last time I was here, you couldn't even stand out here. The winds were just screaming. It was cold, too. More about the sea life. And this one, coastal geology. They sure have it. Oregon's blessed. So is Northern California. That was cool. Going up through Eureka and Crescent City. Redfish Rocks Marine Reserve. I bet the fish in here is out of sight. Feels good to be out of that van. Stretch my legs. I'll walk around the little downtown area, check out some of the buildings. But what a view here, huh? Well, let's go for a little walk. Oh, the park has a name. Battle Rock City Park. In memory of the ancient people who lived here. Pioneers, all of it. Steamships used to roll in here. History. Absolute history, huh? Yeah, nice park. Free parking. You can park an RV in here easily. There's an art gallery. They got displays outside. Wow, look at the fence. That's even artistic. That's cool. Not sure what all this means, but it's kind of cool, huh? I'd say that one's missing. Maybe someone bought it. Oh, wow. Now that took some time, didn't it? I'd like to have that in your yard. I'll be darned. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. Maybe a boat? Canoe? It's a gallery. I bet that is. Maybe it represents the old canoes or boats. We'll go with that. We'll go with that thought. Oh, wow. I'd say the sun, maybe. Tables and chairs. Like a little restaurant or coffee shop right next door. Here you go, that's me. Jumping off the cliff. My goodness. I'm sure there's meaning to it. Oh, that's cool. Be darned. Okay, I know what this one is. Well, I'm sure massive effort. That fence alone right there is a piece of artwork. That's cool. And here's downtown. Old buildings, been here a long time. This one looks empty. For sale. Must have been a restaurant. There you go. If you want to buy a business here in Port Orford, why not? Oh, I bet that's good. I've been kind of craving good chowder. I bet I could find it here. Well, let's head back towards the van. We'll drive down to the port. Check out the fishing boats. Dana's, yeah, it's for sale. Good looking building. Probably live over top of it. I mean, there is a lot of traffic on this road. Probably do okay with it. Alright, should be a little street right up here to the left. Take us right down to the port. Like this one? Nope, I think one more up. Should have checked the phone. Here you go, here it is. Oh, I remember now, this lot. Right there where you see that trailer parked, you can camp there overnight. Boondock. I forget, it's like 10 or 15 bucks. Not sure where you pay. Probably down here at the port. You can boondock. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing that. I passed a memorial back coming down that road. We'll go back and see it. They actually lift boats, these big commercial fishing boats, up with a crane. And you can see all the crab cages that they go out. Big business, I'm sure. Definitely smells like a seaport. It's fishy. Something fishy going on here. Looks like they put the boats up on wheeled carts after they pull them out of the water. Right up here is where I seen that memorial. What do you say? Let's stop. Looks like a storage yard for the small boats. Some of them have been sitting there a long time. To own a boat, no thanks. I did that. And looks like for people lost at sea. Old ship wheel. Tree planted. Very well done. Wow. Don't realize how many people have gone out, never come back. Life of a fisherman. This is a different world, huh? That's a cool picture on that stone there. Overlooking the ocean and the port. Probably where they were working. A lot of color and flowers in here. Oh my goodness. Look at this orange and yellow plant flower. Have you ever seen anything like that? I'll be darned. I wonder what that is. Those are purple, huh? I've never seen one like that orange one. I gotta get that app on my phone, I guess. But that is cool. Never seen anything like that growing. Pretty cool. They're getting ready to lift a boat. We're going to see them lift one out with a crane. Look, he's positioning in it. Oh, this is cool. Here it goes. They're pulling it out of the water. That is a heavy, heavy boat. My goodness. You know how much those things cost? Can you imagine having your life savings on a crane every day pulling it out of the water? That is cool. They're still inside the boat. I'll be darned. Look, throwing a line. Look at them seagulls looking for food. Hop off your boat. Take your jacket off while your boat's hanging there. Oh, man.
See it? What is it? The left one or that?
You don't see sea lions like you do in that Newport.
Mm-mm.
Every flat surface in Newport.
You're not going to see something like this very often. Don't drop it.
I wonder if they've got like a tug that they put them on a trailer of some sort and use a tug.
All the other ones are. So did the same with this one probably.
Too cool for school. All right, let's keep rolling. Gonna head up to Bandon. So we're gonna spend the night campground up there. Need to stop store up there, get resupplied. Then regroup for tomorrow. We're gonna keep trucking right up 101 all the way up the coast. And here's the rest of town. They got stores, hardware store. Not sure of the population, but they probably quite a few live here. A few thousand, I bet. Kind of one unique place. Wonder what winters are like here. I know the storms can really hit West Coast. That cop was sitting there looking for a speeder. Not me, I drive slow. I don't remember all this. It's going out quite a ways. Once again, been a few years, been up through there. Bandon's not too much farther up the road, just a few miles. more information on my travels, be sure to get over my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for my free newsletter. There I put out information on future travels. Also, we got free screensaver downloads. Also, Shelly makes up free downloadable puzzles, word search, all that kind of cool stuff. Also got a merch shop, hats, coffee mugs, t-shirts, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one. Right here going up the 101 on the Oregon coast. What a pretty day, isn't it? My goodness. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. Alright, welcome to Bandon, Oregon. There's actually a lighthouse here. I got a little time. I want to stop and get a few supplies at the grocery store. Then before I head into the campground, there's a lighthouse I want to go out and check. I think there's an old town in here too we can cruise through. Well, I want to do the store real quick. This won't take long. All stocked up. I get asked all the time, what do you eat? I eat a lot of salads and that kind of stuff. Fruits. The van's not set up to do too much heavy cooking, so I got a little crock pot I use, that kind of thing. I don't eat out much. Don't care to. Yeah, there is. I checked the phone. There's a little historic downtown we're gonna cruise through with the cameras on. Old buildings, it's windy. The winds are picking up. It's kind of neat. Probably quite a few restaurants. Marina there. Looks like a whole bunch of people out here enjoying this. Another restaurant. Nowhere to park. That's one, I'm gonna say, downside to the van. It's so big, it's hard to park. But we got cameras we can see. There's Tony's. People are eating there. Looks like they really cater to the public. Very colorful, all the buildings. Here's the port. Well, when you see that, you know the food's good, huh? All them people eating it. Alright, let me get turned around. You always see a lot of signs for the tsunami evacuation route. Means head for the hills. Pretty place though. But I want to go check that lighthouse over there near the campground. We're actually going to camp across the river. There's a river that flows through here. Yeah, these places are busy. I think I need to go up this way. Got some one-way streets in here. Oops. One way, the wrong way. All right, well, we might as well check out these buildings too. I planned this, you know that. Oh, the flower pots hanging. Small town USA right here. There's your Masonic temple. All right, let's do this again. Good sized marina there on the left. Alright, let's go find that lighthouse. Heck yeah. Back on the 101. We got about 3 miles to get up here. Across the river, and it's Bullard's Beach State Park, something like that. They got a campground here. I stayed here several years ago, so I remember this. Made it, and I'm ready to get off the road. We're gonna drive all the way out, check out the lighthouse. I still got a little time before I can get in the campground. There's the campground off to the right. So time we go out, see the lighthouse, come back, I should be able to get in my sight. Looks like RVs are leaving right now. It's right around 10:15 in the morning. Big day use areas. Oh, look at that. They got a wedding. Ooh, we should crash the wedding. Not. What a pretty place to hold your ceremony and all that. More day use. Huge dunes. Sand dunes. I've seen signs for horse trails and all that. Not sure about ATVs or off-road. Didn't see anything for that. Okay. There's the lighthouse. I don't think they use it anymore. Oh wow, it's blocked off. You used to be able to drive around. Okay, well, let me get parked. We're gonna take a walk. Why they closed that. There was a loop. I think fishermen. Day use only, open dawn to dusk. I'll be darned. Alright, well. We'll just walk it. Actually, it feels good to be out of that van. I know I say that a lot, but I'm in that thing a lot. Do a lot of miles every day. Especially in the summer. But so far this has been one golden summer trip. Got a long ways to go too. We're only on the coast. Gonna be heading up. I was looking at the maps. Go up to the Columbia River along the coast here, and then I think gonna truck all the way down along the Columbia and cut over into Idaho maybe. I don't know. Hadn't all been determined yet. Originally built 1896. Wow! It saved a lot of vessels. Kind of hard to read this. 63 they leased the lighthouse. Looks like it was rebuilt in the 1970s. It's a gift shop now. Well, let's go on in. Hey, you want to walk out on a jetty once we go inside the lighthouse? I see a path over there. See a lot of people heading up that way. Right there's a path. Pretty impressive. It's cool they're saving it. Yeah, there's the jetty. We gotta walk out there. Hi, how are you? Well, looks like stories on the old lighthouse and the river here. What's going on here in Bandon. the shipwrecks. You see that at every port. $1896 originally built. This was high-end engineering back in the day too. Probably saved a lot of vessels. Imagine being a lighthouse keeper, get to live here.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go, out in the jetty. How cool is this? It's really hard to walk in this sand. It is like baby powder. Made it. Yay. There is driftwood everywhere. I mean, everywhere. There's just piles of it all along the beach here. That is so powerful, that water and waves. It's a calm day. There's people fishing off the rocks out here, right in the river.
Wow, look at that guy, huh? You throw him back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, they're catching crabs on taking their bait. That's not what they were fishing for. Well, I bet during the storms, them waves are just pounding and skyrocketing over top of this jetty. there's big cracks in this. Of course, that ain't going nowhere. Imagine them guys building this thing. Don't break off, please. Man, this is powerful. That's the only way I can describe it. Look at all these guys waiting for something to eat. They're watching all the fishermen fishing off the rocks. Say, hey, don't forget about us down here. Well, pretty darn cool. I'm glad I walked out there. I've never seen anything like that. That's first for me. The power of those waves, my goodness. With this old lighthouse here, huh? Well, go ahead for that campsite. I'm tired. Alright. This is home for the night. Look how those clouds rolled in here. Absolutely amazing. But, nice little campground. It's a state beach park. Picnic tables, fire pits, restrooms are right next door. Actually, is absolutely perfect. Real clean showers, all of it. Good morning. This is Bandon, Oregon, Bullards Beach State Park, I believe. Had a good night's stay. I've stayed here. This is my second time. I would come back, clean showers and restrooms. Each site is really secure and private with all the bushes. Definitely book reservations online though. That thing fills up quick. Also walking out in the jetty, that was absolutely priceless yesterday. That was powerful. Seeing those waves crash. Check out this guy. He's vacationing here during the summer. His name's Tom. Tom Turkey. In November, he goes in hiding. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, here we go. We're going to catch 101 North. We're going to go all the way up the Oregon coast next few days. Clear up Columbia River. And away we go. We're actually going to cut right off 101 though. We're going to go over to Charleston, Oregon, right on the coast. It's just a beautiful place. I've been there twice, and we have to go see it this morning. And we could stay on 101, go clear into Coos Bay, and then cut back, but this is kind of a little shortcut. So you got a little morning clouds coming in, marine layer off the ocean. Hopefully we'll get some blue sky time we head over there. Temperature's up there. I mean, we're in the mid 60s early morning. Not bad. A little humid being on the coast. Feels good though. Heat wave across the country, not here. You want to beat the heat, head west to the big pond here. All right, here's our road. According to the phone, it's called West Beaver Hill Road. Got about less than 15 miles. Get over to Charleston, and it's Shore Acres State Park. There's 2 or 3 little state parks right along the coast. We're gonna see sea lions. Hopefully see sea lions. That's why I want to cut over here. It's probably one of the prettiest places on the planet. Wow, look at all the logging here. Anyway, this is a short little ride and we'll be over there. Houses. I'd say we're getting into Charleston. You know, with the roads being this tree line, it's hard to see anything. Isn't that green here? My goodness. Well-watered lawns. Right here in the ocean. Made it. Welcome to Cape Arago State Park. It's right at the end of this road out here. I've been here before. And there's your mighty Pacific Ocean. Yay. Let's go for a walk. This never gets old. Huh. Hey, blue sky. Yay. Now you can hear them. There's a pathway we're going to walk. Hopefully go see a couple sea lions. There's also a viewpoint I passed coming in here. We'll stop on the way out. This is as far as we can go. So I figured we'd start here. Continuous zen. Just relaxing when you hit the ocean like this. All this is day use. We did pass a campground coming in here. All kinds of wildlife. Big time whale watching here. Need good binoculars for that. Official plaque, Cape Arago State Park. And here's your viewpoint. Gorgeous here. Oregon coast. I mean, we're elevated up here. That's hundreds of feet down there. I know a lot of people, they'll stand out here and whale watch. It's a photographer's dream too, if you got a nice camera with a big lens on it where you can zoom in on stuff. Okay, you ready? Let's go find them sea lions. There's a path we gotta hike a little ways. And hopefully they're on the rocks over there. They usually are. Here you go. That's where they're at. All through these trees here. Believe it or not, there's picnic tables. You can right down these other paths. Nesting area for them. With This is quite the place. There's a picnic table. You can really enjoy your day here. Alright, we're gonna go slow. Gets pretty steep back here. I can hear them now too. Can you see that picnic table down there? That's one of them. What a hike in here though. Okay, they got this closed off. You can't hike all the way down to the beach because they're nesting, I guess. But that's okay. There's a viewpoint where we're going. We're going to be above the little islands. But it looks like if you're fit enough during certain times of year, you can go all the way down. Hear them? They're out there. They're saying, hey, here comes that RVerTV guy with that little camera. Isn't this cool? This is perfect. I see some. I'll zoom in with my other camera on the phone way down there. There's some lions, sea lions. There you go. Aren't they cute? Wanna go pet one? The female's saying to the male, she goes, what are you gonna do, lay around all day? No, I'm just waiting for the next episode of RVerTV to come on. Look at those bums lay there, huh? All full of fish. There's another island a little farther out. From the other viewpoint, we'll stop when we leave here. You can see more of them. I've never seen a blonde looking one like that. Normally they're dark colored. There's fishing boats out here, little fishing boats. There's some. There's a whole bunch of them. They probably have a buffet right here in the ocean. When they get hungry, they just go in and start munching. Lots of fish. Well, it's pretty out here. If you ever get a chance, this is a little bit of a hike to get down in here. It's even worse going out. It's uphill. But very pretty. And right at the end of the road, the state park. Cape Arago. There's one of them fishing boats. Look how he's bobbing up and down. You need a strong stomach. Be out there all day in one of them things. Even a smaller one. Well, if the sea lions are eating here, I'm sure it's good fishing. Seafood buffet. Isn't it pretty in here? Almost like artwork, the way these trees grow. And all the fog and storms. This is a steep climb. I'm doing the slow speed. Still excellent access to get out here. Perfect. Alright, made it. Well, we'll go down to that other viewpoint. Stop before we head on out of here. No whales. But I think from this distance you'd really need binoculars. My eyesight ain't that good. But they're out there. Different times of year too. I think they migrate north. That's what I read anyway. And here's more day use area. Big picnic areas. Restrooms. Shouldn't be too far. It's right up here on the left. We passed it coming in. It's It's another viewing area for what we're looking at, but a little farther away. Hear them. And info on the seals. What they like to eat. Pretty amazing, isn't it? And there is a lot of them. It's their home, not ours. There's a little map of the area. Alright, what do you say? Check out a couple more. Now you can see them. One big group of them. Even takes them a long time to come out of the water. They just get up on the beach and stop, rest, keep going. Seal or sea lion? Who's on the sea lions. I never knew there was a difference. Okay. They're kind of cute. That's info, huh? Okay. We'll leave that to the experts. Still just one pretty place. Not too far off 101. If you're in Coos Bay, what would it be? Come out here, maybe 20 miles, 25 miles, something like that. Well, let's go through Charleston. I'll just cruise through with the cameras on the port. Yeah, these roads are so tree-lined you don't see anything. So we'll just sneak it right on out of here. Well, before we sneak out, let's stop here. This is, they got a garden down here and stuff, but, there's another viewpoint. I remembered this now. And we're gonna see one pretty view. Let me stop, get a permit. That way I'm good for the day. Looks like it's all closed down, but not the view. Look at that tree, the bend in it. It got twisted when it was growing. It's amazing we don't have a lot of wind. Normally the winds are just screaming off the ocean. Little blue sky. We're the only ones here. Yeah, I remember this now. Wait to see the view. It's worth the wait. Not much longer. I'm trying to walk faster. There is some of those flower things. Blossoms, whatever you want to call them, like we seen at Port Orford. Wonder what those are. Aren't those unique? The color? It's some kind of a plant. I don't know. Alright, keep walking. And little viewing building, we don't need that. Because the weather is perfect on the coast. So in bad storms you can get in there. I bet the waves would crash up over this wall. Okay, get ready. Hang on to your seats. Here we go. Kodak moment of the day. Big waves crashing on the rocks. Actually, the ocean's probably calm. I'm sure tide changes. All that. But I was really impressed last time I was here. Don't see any sea lions down here. They gotta be somewhere. But what a viewing area, isn't it? Check out that guy. He's looking for breakfast. Say, what's those waves crashing up here? Where are they gonna feed me? There's another one just enjoying his view. What a life. Living on the Pacific Ocean. He's watching me, watching him. Well, pretty cool. The view's still here. Glad I stopped. Yeah, but that one right there, he's the only one out looking for something to eat. Alright, well, we'll keep rolling. Kind of cool look at the coastline of Oregon. Solid rock. All the storms, probably shipwrecks, all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, one last look. And we're gonna go find a lighthouse. There's another tree, that branch growing straight sideways. Probably broke off and then this kept on growing with the winds. There is a flower garden here. It's not open. We'll pop the camera over the fence and take a look. It's a gift shop here and stuff. Welcome to Shore Acres Garden. And it's closed. Right there it says so. Anyway, there's your garden look. Full of nice flowers. I want to keep rolling. We got a few miles to do today. Pretty place to stop. It costs $5 to park and get in here. And away we go. Kind of cool being the only one in here though, isn't it? Bunch of speed bumps down here to slow everyone up. This is that Sunset View camp area. Alright, we're gonna go up here to Port of Charleston. And should need to make a left. Coast Guard's down in here. Old motels, RV park. There's your groceries. People come out here and fish, go crabbing. I stayed here once a lot of years ago in their RV park, and the fishermen would actually cook the crab right on the dock, and you could go down and buy a whole crab. That smelled so good. In that time when I was here, it was so foggy you couldn't see your hand. I mean, it was just socked in. Here's Captain John's Motel. So you don't need an RV. Come down here by car. Grab a room. Probably take a boat ride out, go whale watching and stuff. And there's your Charleston Marina, and RV park's right on the left. That's where I stayed, right there. All it is a big parking lot with hookups. And there's the bridge, drawbridge. Let the bigger boats through. This is all Coast Guard in here. A little more of that overcast. Oh, look at all the crab nets, crab cages. But Coast Guard, Marina, Port. Up here is where you could buy the cooked crab right off the dock. Looks like they sell fuel. But right here, here's Charleston Marina, Port. I remember staying here last time, the foghorn was continuous. You could hear it go. But you can walk right down there and buy the cooked crab. I'll never forget that. That was such good eating. Big, massive parking lot. But if you're a boater or fisherman, this is where you want to come. Once again, it's called Charleston, Oregon. There's a look at the RV park. Matter of fact, I think I stayed right along this back fence here. They had showers, restrooms, actually a couple little restaurants. You can buy seafood. There you go. Picnic table, power, water. But it's all a big parking lot. I forget what I paid. It's probably different now. That had to have been 8-9 years ago when I stayed in there. Alright, let's head on out of here. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. Sign up for free newsletter. Put one out twice a month now. Also got a merch shop, all kinds of cool stuff. It's a great way to keep up with the travels, pictures, screensaver downloads, all kinds of cool stuff. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv. Check it out, and I appreciate it very much. We're actually going to cut through the backside of Coos Bay, pick up the 101. I'm not going to go through Coos Bay. It's a big town. I've done that before. Here's their little drawbridge. Let the big boats through. And away we go. Big casino, RV park here on the right. We're right back on 101 trucking north. Cross over this big old bridge here. This Highway 101, I mean, it's congested and busy, but it is scenic. Alright, tomorrow we're going to be up in Winchester Bay. Should be epic. This is the coastal town of Reedsport. Right here on the 101. We're just going to kind of cut through here. We're going to do a few miles first. Little overcast coming in off the ocean. Once in a while you catch a couple sprinkles on the windshield, not bad, perfect weather. You want to beat the heat, come to the Pacific Ocean. Alright, open road from here. Kind of early morning yet. Shouldn't be too much traffic, so sit back, enjoy the ride. Quite a few campgrounds, RV parks up through here. Tons of rentals, you see cabins everywhere. You know, with it being so tree lined, you don't realize how populated some of these little areas are. Cool lakes, do some fishing. Oregon coast is sure blessed, that's for sure. Okay, here's the big city. We're going to cross a big bridge right here of Florence, Oregon. I've been through here many, many times. They got a really cool Elks Lodge with a huge RV park. Here's the river. All the boats head straight out to the ocean through here. There's an old town, all that. I'll put links in the description for the older Florence videos. Cool old bridge, huh? But we're going to head up to Heceta Lighthouse. Last time I was there, it was all icky weather and real windy, so I thought we'd make a stop today. Check her out. Alright, this is some boring stoplights and town traffic here. Not too much farther up will be the lighthouse. Wasn't that Umpqua lighthouse cool with that 2-color lens that was over 100 years old and they're still using it? If you didn't see it, make sure you check out that last video. My goodness, that was probably the best access I ever had inside a lighthouse. More sand everywhere. Sand dunes all up this Oregon coast. Alright, gonna do a few miles. We'll be up there shortly. Here's that sea cave place. I guess there's seals or whatever down below. Pretty touristy. I looked at it and decided not to. I'd rather go explore a really cool lighthouse. Isn't this a pretty drive? My goodness. It's slow. I mean, you're not going to go very fast. Especially through here, but just drop straight off down to the ocean. And I even see a little blue sky for a change. Haven't seen that in a while. Yay. Uh-oh. Hang on, tunnel coming up. Isn't the horn of my van pathetic? Beep beep, sounds like the Roadrunner. Oh goodness. Maybe I ought to put a little Roadrunner sticker on it. Oop, oop. Yep. Oh my goodness, I almost drove past. Here it is. Alright, this is called Hesita Head Lighthouse. There's a path we're gonna hike up. Quite a hike. I think I need to park out here. It's probably pretty crowded today. Check out this bridge. That thing's an antique, isn't it? Woohoo! We just drove across it. Yay, there's the ocean in the bay. Yeah, there's no parking down here. Let me get turned around and we'll take a little walk. It's been several years since I've been here. Long time. What a structure, huh? All these bridges, all the way up and down the coast, they're older ones. You can feel the humidity a little bit. Not bad. Probably because we're on the ocean, huh? Technology spans. This was a very modern bridge back in the day. A sea sculptured landscape. Could you imagine before they built that thing? But back in the day, that was modern. Got some wildflowers going, weeds. Look at all the people enjoying the beach. I think I even see surfers out there. Pretty nice beach, got good access. It's crowded, there's a lot of cars. Okay, up on the hill, that's where we're heading. Lighthouse is up there. Pretty place. Okay, Hesita Head Lighthouse. That's where we're heading up the path to. Storyboard is almost unreadable. It's okay, we're going to see it in person. And it's all uphill from here. I remember this part. Ooh, these woods, they're kind of spooky. They get real dark up here. Pretty though, isn't it? people are passing me up. I'm just going slow. Quite a little hike up here. I just had to stop, catch my breath. There's your ocean. That's that beach that we were at down there. Pretty, isn't it? And all the sea critters that get to live on those rocks out there. There's those birds that can eat a mussel and digest it. That's still amazing. That breeze feels good too. Wow, it looks like they rent that out to stay in. Little gift shop here. We're a little over halfway up. Those people get to cheat. They can drive up here. Ooh, flower. You know me. Got to spot a flower. Color. Very pretty. That's a bush. Huh. Cool. Okay, coming up to the spooky part. Maybe Bigfoot's up here gonna jump out. Don't realize how high we're climbing, but we're going up. But here's the woods where it kind of gets dark. Thick old trees, kind of cool looking. Break time. Road behind. Yeah, it's steep. Look at that. They used to bring horse-drawn wagons up here. Picture of the old bridge. Lighthouse keeper's place. They've been saving ships for a long time here. Always liked the older photos, the black and white ones. Wow. Driving horses along the beach. What a life back then, huh? Hey, I see the top of the lighthouse. I don't think we can get inside of it, but should be a good view. Alright, there's trails you can hike up in the woods. I'm not. We'll take their word for it. Yay, there's the lighthouse design. They all have the same lens, huh? Here's the old buildings. Well, this is more than last time when I was here. Couldn't see anything. Big lighthouse, isn't it? Thing is huge. On top of this hill like this. I bet that light goes out there for what, 20, 30 miles. And here's the view they've had for over 100 years looking out. Those storms, when they roll in, that ocean gets pretty darn violent. There you go. There's Heceta Head Lighthouse right here. Pretty cool. Wow, built in 1894. There's the blueprint for it. Very modern back in the day. Powerful light going out of there. Cool. Well, glad I stopped here. This place is packed. All the families coming up. Kind of cool to see. History. Saving history right here. Very, very cool. You can see it's turning. That thing is still going. There's a couple surfers out there. Waves aren't probably the best today. And that big old rock. But there's your Oregon coastline. Good look at it anyway. Don't get too many vantage points like this one. You can see way out there. There's the steps that goes up to the trails. I can see a photographer lady up the hill. Not today. Just coming up that pathway about did me in. Well, made it down. Yay. A lot easier coming down than going up. Busy, busy place. Alright, back on 101. Here we go. There is a $5 fee to park there. They had these little kiosk machines. You just grabbed a ticket, threw it on your dash. Probably help support the lighthouse and the upkeep. Alright, continuing up 101 north. Gonna head up to Port. There's a KOA there. Gonna spend the night and take a break. Yay! For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for my free newsletter. Trying to put one out twice a month. We work very hard at it. Also, there's all kinds of articles about travels, and you can get updates of future travels coming up. Cool pictures you can download. Plus, got merch, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hats, that kind of stuff, which helps support the channel in future videos just like this one, traveling US 101 along this beautiful Oregon coast in the Pacific Ocean. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. Must be parking for more trails through here. I would say, in my opinion, for what it's worth, this is probably one of the prettiest stretches you can drive through here. Sure get a lot of view of the ocean. A lot of areas, you know, you're really locked in with all the trees. Bridge, here we go, older one. We can really see the ocean, cliffs, all of it. Shouldn't be too much farther. We'll be up to Walport. Alright, according to the phone, I know I'm gonna mispronounce this. Yachts. Something like that. Coastal town. I didn't realize we had this town to go through. See, you never know what you're gonna find. But we're not too much farther up to Walport. Look at the parking. I mean, it's just packed. That's one thing in the van, you know, it's long, 24 feet. That's always been, I ain't gonna say a problem. It's just a challenge sometimes to get in, especially like on this 101. It's so congested. Yep. Let these people go. Okay. Cute little town though, isn't it? Made it. Here you go, little coastal town of walled port. How'd you like to live here, huh? Heck yeah. Well, at least during the summer. Winter time, I don't know. Maybe. Almost every town is so colorful. There's a mural on the building. A lot of tourists come through here. Hotels, motels. They probably got a ton of those, Airbnbs. I've never stayed in one of those. Where you rent like a whole house or something. Condo. Maybe someday. Alright, KOA's across the river up here. We're going to cross over a big old bridge. Watch this guy coming up. He's coming up. Look at him go. Yay. There you go. Racing across the bridge. He's in a hurry. Alright, according to the phone, which is my guiding light, as soon as we get across the bridge, that KOA's right over. It's supposed to have a really good bridge view from the KOA. I choose KOAs a lot. They're clean, safe, good showers, laundry, all that. Easy access, and there's a lot of them. Alright, we're home for the night. Lots of homes for the night when you travel like this. RVerTV style. Heck yeah. Alright, let me go get checked in. what an absolute beautiful place this is. Walport, Oregon, right along the Oregon coast. What a view of the ocean. Gonna be one good evening here. This park is great. Views from every site. Just a view from wherever you're at here. You can even see down on their beaches, there's seals and stuff down there. They got hiking trails and everything. Thank you for watching this once-in-a-lifetime video about Oregon coast. Up the 101, seeing a few lighthouses, Pacific Ocean. Absolutely picture perfect scenics, overlooks, all of it. Be sure to check out all the other once-in-a-lifetime videos on RVerTV. Talk soon!